All right, hello. Get this down a little bit so you can see me. Hello. Gorgeous. Okay, I know it's a little bit close, so let me just make it a little bit less close. There we go. All right. Today is going to be another of my dream reports days. And so the other day we looked at objects that had to do with Mars. Today I'm going to talk about I'm going to get to the moon another time because I have something special prepared and planned out for that. But what I'm going to talk about today is really simple. It's actually very in depth, but it's very simple. There is an astrologer on YouTube who has not made a video since March 9th of this year. She hasn't posted since. And she has produced, I want to say, 4, 5, 6, 7, like maybe 8 videos, something like that, in 2022. So at the very beginning of the year, the end of the last year, she came back. And then March 9th, and that was her last day. Or, March of 2022, that was the end of the road. And then she just stopped posting videos, posts, all of it. Just abandoned the whole system. Just went completely cold turkey on the whole operation. And January of last year, not this year, but last year, she made a video on the full moon in Leo on January 28th, and that was her last video until December of last year when she came back and made 2 videos. One about the new moon in Capricorn, and another video on how to heal your life. You probably have to have a type of video like that if you've been away for so long. She then produced a video on the full moon in Cancer. Then a video on the new moon in Aquarius, one or the other in order of also producing a video of Venus and Mars traveling together in Aquarius. She produced a video on the full moon in Leo on February 16th. She produced a video on the new moon in Pisces on March 2nd with Mars trine Pluto. Mars conjunct Pluto. And the very last video she has produced is a video on the full moon in Virgo on March 18th. She's also posted posts on her YouTube and Facebook and Instagram over the astrology and over what's going on. And the very last selection of posts were about March 20th, National Astrology Day, World Astrology Day, Astrological New Year Day, when the sun moves out of Pisces, moves into Aries, and we begin the whole cycle again. And then it would seem, and that it appears at least, that after that day, she was gone. Gone, never to produce anything again, and look where we are now in December. Is it going to be a repeat of the same cycle next year? Or is she going to produce another set of videos around Venus retrograde time? Venus retrograde season? Could we have to wait until the summer of 2023 for her to produce any more videos or posts or content or interact with her social audience online? Or is she never going to produce another video again? Another post again, completely abandoning social media and all of that. I don't know why she suddenly decided to take that time off, to just say, you know what, I'm done. But she did not announce anywhere that she was going to stop. And she was going to take a break and stop doing this. She just suddenly left out of the blue. She left for a long time last year, came back at the end of last year, stayed, was in the area, let's say, posted videos for the first 2 to 3 months of the year, and then completely left. Again, disappeared without letting anyone know that you'd be gone. After you have 318 320k subscribers, and that number has decreased now to 317 as far as I'm concerned, because you haven't produced any content. I mean, cut it down. I mean, if I want to take a break, let me say, it'll be the shortest breaks. And, well, it'll be a short break, and I'll just cut it down. I'll just cut back the videos I produce, not just entirely, I'm going to stop producing videos or posts or, whatever on my social media pages. Or sharing things to my social media pages. So, I really don't know. Did she get into an accident? Did she lose a precious, body part? Is it, it just lose sight of life? Is she okay? I want to go as far as questioning being still alive. Well, let me say this much. I had a dream last night. And in this dream, let me tell you what happened. First of all, let's get to, impure nature a little bit here. I don't know, there was this games of badminton and tennis, and I suddenly find myself wearing or wanting to wear those clothes, which a lot of males wear that I'm very attracted to, which is, shirt, shorts, sneakers. And, I found myself in a gym doing that. The next thing I know, I was finding myself taken down and sucked into, well, not sucked into, but going through a portal where I would discover myself to be, and it was like a navy blue type portal, and I discovered myself on flatlands. So you would have the land, some grass, some sand, some water, some islands, small little islands clumped together that were flat, that had barely any action, with a little, river and water flowing between them. And she was there. She was sort of, literally gone off the face of the earth into this other portal, probably to get solitude and to escape from the world and to find a purer, happier, more blissful life. And I can't, I was seeing her there, and I was seeing animal just walking by, and I didn't know if it was scary or it was actually friendly. And then the next thing I saw was I was seeing a little blue light creature, like a creature that was small, that was made out of light, that was coming down, and the noise and the appearance of it coming toward me scared me. And it was supposed to utter a message of wisdom. And so I only listened to part of that message that it was sending me because it was so creepy. This thing was, whispering in my ear or whatever. I came back and I don't know. I remember feeling guilty for not listening and hearing the whole message, which could reveal the reason and the truth of why she disappeared in the first place. And so then I came back. And interacting with the hosts of angels and spirit is profound to gain that sort of wisdom. And disappearance occurred on April 26th when there was a brand new channel of Astrolata, when around mid-April. So from the 16th, somewhere between April 17th and then April 26th, April 22nd, the original channel of Astrolata disappeared because someone hacked it and deleted it. April 26th came along a brand new channel for Astrolata that she opened up. I got a lot of subscribers really quickly in the community posts. Then came along the painful and difficult Mercury retrograde. Then her original channel was brought back, and so now she has two channels. So this isn't exactly not common. The final little thing that I want to say is criticism. Well, not criticism, but in terms of, Virgo and Pisces. Cleaning, healing, spiritual health, wanting solitude. And the other thing I'm going to say is, here are 5 reasons why perfectionism is not a good thing. Well, let's just break it down to 3 reasons. We have unrealistic expectations. We want to become something, but then we get caught in, I'm not that. And so I'm less than, I'm not good enough. The next thing is that we can lose our sense of self-love and compassion and understanding that if we make a mistake, okay, well, that's you live and you learn. We're all perfectly imperfect. You know, it's okay if you make mistakes, because that's really how you learn to become better, is through that experience. And because of that figure that we want to become, we can shame and blame ourselves. So that's another reason why it's not good. Then we lose our sense of spiritual connection. Soul connection to our inner self, our inner wealth, our inner being, a higher power. And a couple reasons why perfectionism may not be so bad is that it gives a sense of meaning, of something that we can become, of that we're always trying to become something more and do more, that we're not at the end of the line, so to speak. Another reason is that, there is more. And we're not, we don't have all the answers. And so Virgo, as a sign that wants to make things perfect, is also a humble sign that lives just, is very service oriented. And so that's another reason. Now, the other reason is that I gave the reasons, and I should not, and it shouldn't have to be a big philosophical discussion, Adam. Just list the reasons and go through the basic, information about it. Otherwise, make a video about the general transit. I don't think that people need to see that long of a video. Bye.